we get in the Antarctic. Part of that might relate to the fact, if we widen the question to the entire high Arctic, it obviously has a southern land connection with lower latitudes. So yes, there would be big ice sheets in the north during the last glaciation and previous ones. As those ice sheets expanded, everything gets pushed southwards. As those ice sheets contract, everything can basically walk or be blown little steps northwards following the ice retreating. So it's a lot easier for the boreal species that we see as weeds in the Antarctic can colonize the high latitudes of the Arctic a lot more easily, and they wouldn't be regarded as alien species there. They'd be regarded as natural colonists in the northern sense. When they get south, they're obviously being carried by humans into another hemisphere, into a system that they're definitely not part of. But as I said, there is a data set, and there are certainly publications I can point people at that records the number of aliens that are arriving in Svalbard, and there are some areas where they're established. What there doesn't appear to be in Svalbard at the moment, and I think the same is true for the sort of higher latitudes of Greenland and the northern fringes of the northern continents, what there doesn't seem to be is a very large or significant presence of really invading alien species, so ones that are changing the overall ecosystem.
Okay, thank you very much for that answer. There's a comment here that if you're coming back for the second session, there will be a talk there about invasive species in the Canadian Arctic.
I had seen it on the list. I'm not sure I'll be here live for the session. I don't know how it fits with our timing. I'm actually in the middle of teaching a practical class at the moment, believe it or not. But I've seen it on the list, and I'm certainly intending to listen to the recording later on.
Yeah, okay. So I think that then brings us to the end of this first session. I'd like to thank Pete and all the presenters for sharing your research with us this morning, and thank everyone that asked questions. And if you think of questions later, then feel free to contact the speakers directly. This session will be available online as a recording in a few weeks. And please come back for the second session, which is starting at 7 GMT. So once again, thank you very much for everyone, and I hope to see you again in the second session.
All right, we're going to start this online conference. Welcome everyone to APECS Online Conference 2015. Sorry about that. The 2015 conference, which is going to focus on new perspective in the polar science with a different talk on Arctic and Antarctica project that has different broad fields. So this morning we had a session 1 that was focusing more on speakers from European background due to the time zone. And today, session 2, we're going to focus more on speakers that are from North America in general. We have 9 speakers plus a guest speaker. Before introducing you the guest speaker, I would like to do some housekeeping rules. So the participants are muted in general, just to avoid background noise as you did here at the beginning. The panelists, please ensure you're muted if you're not talking to avoid confusion. You can ask question during the talks. You can type the question and it will go directly to me, and I will ask the question at the end of the presentation. So for the guest speaker as well as any participant. So please feel free to type question at any time. I will manage the question and ask it at the end. There is also a chat box for any comments during the talks at the bottom that everyone can see, so please feel free to use it. This webinar is recorded and will be posted on past webinar webpage on APECS website. The winners, we have 3 prizes for this online conference. The winners will be notified by emails afterward. So today we're going to have Professor John Smalley. I'm going to unmute him and going to switch for him. So John, you have the control now. You just need to accept it. So Professor John Smalley is a volcanologist with principal current interest in glaciovolcanism, eruption beneath ice sheets, and its application to paleo ice sheet reconstruction. Prior to moving to Lancaster University in 2010, he spent 35 years working on the British Arctic surveys. John's research interests have taken him to many different Antarctic and subantarctic regions, including the Antarctic Peninsula, Maryburn Land, and the active volcano South Sandwich Island. He has authored nearly 200 publications, including a new comprehensive review of the geology of the entire Antarctic Peninsula region. He was successfully complete 22 field seasons in Antarctica, which is a lot, and 9 in Iceland. John had been awarded a Polar Medal for his scientific research by Her Majesty the Queen. He has service medal from the American and Italian Arctic programs, and 3 geographical places in Antarctica are named after him. Today, John will be speaking to us from the UK about volcanoes and reconstructing the Antarctic ice sheet, the myth of an irreversible step change in the thermal region. So John, the platform is yours. Can you hear me?
Okay, thanks, Louise. Can you got me?
Yes, we are all to go.
I can hear you.